Kenyans will vote March 4th in general elections that will be different in an important way. For the first time, they will choose candidates for local positions created by the country's new constitution. The nation is transferring some of the powers of the central government to local control. The process is called devolution. It calls for dividing the country into 47 local governing areas known as counties. The goal of devolution is to increase the voice of all Kenyans in their government. But VOA correspondent Gabe Joselow says some competitions for local offices could pull the country apart. June Sims has his report.
Akuru Akat led the team that wrote the Constitution. He says the goal was to correct problems left from years of colonial rule and bad government by former Kenyan leaders. Mr. Akat says devolution means people should be able to have equal chances for education and health services. He believes there will be more money to build roads and bridges and increase development. He said the devolution process also means people in all of Kenya will gain power and the chance to make decisions for themselves.
The other concept of devolution is just that level of inclusiveness, making every part of Kenya relevant to the governance of the country. People wanted power to come close to them. They wanted to be able to make decisions for them.
But some Kenyans fear that new political areas will create new problems. For example, the International Crisis Group warns that competition for the new positions created by devolution add to the possibility of violence. The International Crisis Group has written a new report about Kenya. The group says candidates could try to make local disputes worse just to gain support. The presidential nominee for the Amani coalition, Musalia Mudavadi, is a political moderate. He says ethnic alliances are still important today, but he says that Kenyans are slowly beginning to accept that issues are more important than tribes or ethnic groups.